What's up, you guys? Ross Sapp, managing editor of FightfulWrestling.com, here with a series of articles from Andrew Thompson. Follow him at @ADThompson__. Seth Rollins talks about Moxley's comments on Talk is Jericho and his feud with Will Ospreay. Seth Rollins appeared on the Sports Illustrated Media podcast and talked about his back and forth with Will Ospreay. They've been exchanging tweets, kind of criticizing each other. Rollins calling him little guy. Ospreay's the same height as him. Ospreay and Rollins going back and forth about money, how often they wrestle, the quality of wrestling. And Rollins says, quote, "You can only sit back and read people bashing something you love for so long and sit there and try to take the high road, so to speak. I'm real proud of what I do every single week. Not just Mondays, but every single Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, really. I'm real proud of what I do and what our crew does and the effort they put forward. I'm not just talking about all the wrestlers, the guys and the girls who you see out of the ring. I'm talking about everybody from creative all the way up to Vince McMahon. We put a ton of effort into making the product that I think is pretty darn good considering the amount of content that we put out there. The fact that people want to sit on their little soapboxes and their little stupid social media machines and talk down about it really speaks volumes about the generation and where they're at. So I figured if somebody's going to fight back, it might as well be me since I'm the champ and I consider myself the top guy in our company." End quote. I don't know personally, this is me speaking, that good for the amount of content they produce is a high bar. Maybe produce less content if it's not going to be quality. But then again, they are a money printing machine. However, Seth Rollins would also then target Dean Ambrose, the former Dean Ambrose, current Jon Moxley, for his comments made on several podcast appearances. Rollins said, quote, "Ambrose can do what he wants. He's a big boy. He's got his big boy pants on. He can go out there and say whatever he wants. But the bottom line is not everyone is equipped to handle the rigors of WWE and the schedule and how it affects you mentally and emotionally. Ambrose gave everything he had to the company for the entire time he was there. He put his heart and soul into the travel and the schedule and the injuries and the work in the ring and all that stuff. But at the end of the day, he took his ball and he went home, or he went elsewhere at least. I think it's a little presumptuous of him to get on a podcast and talk down about the company that gave him such opportunities." And he referenced some of those. He did talk about how he was thankful for all the time he spent here and the fact that he was able to learn, meet his wife, and all that good stuff. Like I said, I love the guy. I love him. I'll always love him. But at the end of the day, we share different perspectives. End quote. The rest of it is just him justifying what he said. I don't think that's what presumptuous means. And Dean Ambrose, Jon Moxley did not take his ball and go home. He finished out his contractually obligated dates and then moved on elsewhere because he was unsatisfied. Then he spoke about his unsatisfaction. Hey, man, I don't know. I don't like to editorialize on these, but these are a little off. WWE's content has been shoddy and inconsistent at best, and the sentiments in which Dean Ambrose, Jon Moxley put forth on the podcast appearances have been echoed by dozens within the company that I have spoken to and that others have spoken to. It's not always bad. Subjective entertainment, but you see it. Let me know what you guys think. Whose side are you on here? Leave a thumbs up. We're out.